Good afternoon guys and welcome back. What I'll be doing this afternoon is basically upgrading my Utah Mark 1. I recently done my Utah 2.0, but I didn't actually do a video on it. But tonight I'm going to do it on the Mark 1. But basically what I've done, I've upgraded the wheels, tires by Injora, and also I got hex wheel spacers. This was pretty straightforward to fit on there, but I'm just gonna try and show you guys how to basically do it on the Mark 1. These parts are not available in the UK. There are ones on Amazon. I think they're like $10.99, but the back end flat. Because the back of it is not flat, it's not gonna fit your vehicle. There's going to be implications that they will have to try and sort out. So guys, if I was you, I would get these ones, but like I said, they are from Amazon, but they're from the US. You've got to wait a few days for them. But yeah, pretty straightforward. I don't know if you can see the number on it, the top camera. And also we've got Injora wheels as well. Now they are absolutely stunning wheels. Obviously I went before on my Utah 2.0 red and black, but this time I'm going a little bit heavier, and also they are silver and gold, so that is going to be amazing. I'll give you more information about the wheel weights, on how much they weigh and everything else, and also I'll be putting on these Injora tires. One of the ones I didn't really want to use, but I've had a number of tires that's come in, and I kind of like a little bit disappointed. I love the all-terrain tires on this one, because obviously it's got grip on the outside of the tire, as you can clearly see. But this on my track behind me, as you might be able to work out, is behind me. This is smashing it. So we've gone for Klingons. They're very, very similar, but they are an S5 compound. But if you notice on the outside as well, guys, right, you've got grip on the outside of the tires. I'll go through all the sizes as we go further through as well. But these apparently on YouTube at the minute, and a lot of people in the RC world love these. But I want to try and do a comparison. I got Super Swamp tires as well, but that's for my next truck. And the other thing as well, all the tires from these ones are going to go on my 6-wheeler as well, so that's a little bit of a special treat for all of us. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with these particular tires that this vehicle came with, but unfortunately with the Utah Mark 1, the tires are a lot smaller. Even you can see the comparison, probably not at the minute, but yeah, there's a lot of difference between the size. Anyway, stop my waffling and I will explain in a bit, guys, so stay tuned. Let's give you more in-depth detail. I'll try and read it out about these weights. Okay, like I said, they're purchased from Amazon and they're basically from America, so you're gonna have to wait about 2 weeks for these items to come in. But trust me, their value in weight is like gold. It's really good. They're called Mallory 4 brass wheel hex hub adapters. They're extended wheel spaces and for weights, obviously, to give your vehicle more center of gravity. Now the thing is, it states on Amazon, right, they're for TRX4 Bronco and Defenders K10 K150, sorry, but they also will fit Utah 2.0. Which I'm very happy with, to be honest. It's pretty straightforward to get that on. But let's rewind a little bit. When I actually put this on, right, if you've got a measure, it's called chronograph, I believe, right, the wheel measures at 2.9, right, and the actual screw to go in there is a 3, so you have got to drill the wheels on this. It's just 1/0.1 mil. And then obviously this will fit in. That was the only issue I had with it, but it works, and it's brilliant. So yeah, the actual drive shaft is running through here. Is thicker than what would be on a TRX4 Bronco. So yeah, the wheels had to be slightly adjusted with a basic drill piece, a 3mm, just straight through, no problem, all done. But because this one is smaller, the diameter is smaller, they should basically go straight on there, which will be very very interesting to see. If it doesn't work, well, at least we know the 2.0 does work. So right, okay, let's get the tyres that I'll be fitting, and also the wheels. So I'll just come up with that in a minute. I'd rather give you the correct information, so just bear with me please, guys.
A few moments later.
Right then, so the size of the tyre is 26 by 70 by 4. The section width is 26mm. The tyre ratio, aspect ratio is 70. The rim of the width is 26mm, and the tyre diameter is 70mm. Very interesting. But that is the tyres, and with your weights, I'm going to have to go back to that in a second, because it didn't actually tell you the weight. I think it was, just bear with me. So the wheel hex adapters, they weigh about 58 grams, which is 2.5 ounces. It gives the vehicle a better centre of gravity. So say if you're going up over something, obviously I'm new to this and you probably know it anyway, but I'll just say it, it'll give it more leverage. So as you're going up over something, it'll pull over and lift the back end up, so it'll work in favour for you. Plus the wheels as well. I think the wheels are probably about 28 grams. I'll just have the information on that as well, which was also from the US. I don't think you'll be able to get these in at the minute, because I had the last set. But yeah, they should be fine. But obviously it's a module wheel, injora module wheel. It's 1.3 negative offset, 118, 124, which is what vehicles you can stick it on basically. They do look lush, mind. I gotta admit, as soon as I seen these, they were absolutely stunning. Okay, high precision CNC machined, which is awesome. Replaceable, you've got replaceable wheel faces in different designs, which I didn't know, but now I know. The outer diameter is 33.5 millimeters, 1.32 inner width, 18.5 millimeters, and that's the wheel hub. And each wheel, let's have a look. Wheel hub 7 millimeters by 0.28 in. Each wheel is 43 grams a piece, so our works at 94 pounds, I believe. LB pounds? I think it is so. If it's wrong, my apologies. But yeah, 43. So that's quite a bit of extra weight that's added on to the vehicle. Right then, I think it's time for me to take the wheels off, get these wheel weights on, and put these together. So I'll more likely end up putting a time lapse. And yeah, guys, I hope you appreciate it. But like I said, just quick little upgrades, well, 2 upgrades really. Do a little bit of comparison, because at the end of the day, when this is going around the track that I made at the back, it just causing trouble. It's kept on dragging on the bottom, and the thing is, I keep on forgetting, right? Obviously this is a clipless body, and this one's a clip, and it keeps on coming off my hand, so it kind of does my end a little bit, but there we are. What was it on about? Yeah, I'm going to take the wheels off and basically try to get it all together, but I'll try and get the weights on first, so let's crack on with it. So let's get these wheels off. But I think the wheels are the 3-piece set. I'm not 100% sure if they are 5, but it'll be interesting. I'm going to take it apart and find out. But first I'm going to try and get these weights done. Hopefully I'm going to drill it. Should be straight on. That's interesting. I got good news as well. It does, I don't know which camera I'm looking at. Right,
just do that one.
The good news is, it goes straight on. So there's literally no drilling. But if you can see, there's a slight little play, but hopefully we can get away with that. But obviously it just fits on it tidy. But with these cars, you're always going to get a little play anyway. So with the brass nut going on to here, it should eliminate the fact of that getting on there. So change of plan at the minute. I just wanted to really see if that fitted without not causing any problems. But obviously with the Utah Mark 1, you've got like a plastic disc on there, which in theory I didn't exactly see that on there, but yeah, it's just gonna put that back on there. But the other thing as well, I got another upgrade, which I gotta strip this car down and take this part off and change out, but I'll do our video. Is to make the front wheels spin a little bit more than the back. It's basically what professional people actually do with their crawlers, but they've been misplaced somewhere, so interesting. Okay, so we'll leave this by here a second. Carry on. So, at least we know all that. Oh, no drama. I actually found a pin, guys. There it is. Ah. But the thing is as well, what I'm pleased with the company that actually sold these weights is that they give you 4 extra pins, and I think injora does the same as well. Is it injora? Injora. Okay. So in this package with the injora wheels, you get these lovely, amazing stickers. As you can probably see, that I've kind of like covered mine with stickers. Huh. Why not, then? Okay. Also with these wheels as well, in the package of the wheels, you also get the same stickers. So I won't bore you with that. Let's put the wheels out. I tell you what, they are sticky. Very, very, very sticky tyres. And the other thing as well, guys, I've got so much unboxing to do at the minute. Obviously the girlfriend has bought some things as well for me to do unboxing with, which is going to make the track down here make it look a lot better. So, which is like another 2 trucks and a flat loader. What else is it? Yeah, there's a few things. Just place that over there. Let's have a look at these wheels. Okay, so these are 1.5 screw at the back, so that is that one there. Right then, basically this is a 4-part wheel. I thought it might have been a 5, but yeah, absolutely, the quality on it is unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Okay, so let's have a look. This is the weight that I'll be using to actually put inside one of these tyres. So basically, you just slide that in like this. It's pretty straightforward. If you watched one of my last videos, I've done the first one there with this one. Slot it in like this. Make sure the tyre comes over the rim. Slide it around like that so it's nice and snug in there. But like a stress ball, but it's so sticky. Okay. Slide it in to the rim. As you can clearly see inside there, that's where the screw is going to go through. So I believe that goes into here. So that's the back part of the wheel. Oh, sorry, my apologies, turn it around. Oh, it was. Yeah, it was. Oh. So the hardest thing about this, guys, right, is just lining it up. Make sure you get the screws in the right place, and pretty much after that then is pretty much plain sailing. So I think that is it. Screws, obviously the larger ones for the outside and the smaller ones that hook up on the inside, which would be around here. In fact, I'm going to end up doing these now, to be honest. Apologies, I had a problem with the cameras. I don't know why the charging keeping up as what I should do, but hopefully I should be able to pull back what has been recorded. But what I've done these wheels by Injora and Injora. I've done these wheels by Injora, and it looks absolutely stunning, silver and gold. And yeah, we are using the Klingon tires, which are very, very nice. And from the beginning of the video, I've already told you what they are, so won't have to go through that again. But yeah, check them out. Whoosh. Okay. So before I actually put these on the track, I'm now going to take all the wheels off. They're the Mark 1 UPGRADES here, and basically start putting the weights on. And at the beginning of the video as well, there was also information on the weights and also the weight of the wheels as well. So I hope all that will be interesting. But obviously there is another upgrade for this that I mentioned, but at the minute it's been misplaced. I'm not 100% sure where it is at the minute, but it can stay there. So, but yeah, I'll probably be doing an upgrade another time. So let's have a look. Wow, look at that. But literally, you just put them on. It hooks on to the thing. They are a little bit loose, mildly, but once you put the wheel on and it fits the hex, and then you use the brass bolt, it ain't gonna go nowhere. So just stick that on here like that. Oops, lovely. Stick this on top. Hopefully it'll go all the way to the bottom without stopping, which it has. What I've done off camera, because they had to charge up, is basically make this more a professional roller. So what I've basically done, I'll do a quick example. Obviously I had to take the wheel off, and yeah, change gears as well, which is pretty straightforward. So you pull this out, as you can clearly see on the top camera here. Pull this out, place that there. It's a very, very small pin. Take the pin out, put the pin down, don't lose it. And basically what you do now, right, is undo these 4 screws here. Like I said, the part's already been put in. So, but I just been having problems with the charge. Okay, so that one's done. And it's 1.5 mils hex screw. So you basically just undo these. I'll only do the one side because the other side is exactly the same. You can get these upgrades, I think, maybe Amazon, because I actually had these given from a nice gentleman, John, and I really appreciate that I managed to have these off him. But I will also mention as well, guys, right, that when you get these upgrades, yeah, you get these pins that goes through. Yeah, they're exactly the same size as the original ones. And lucky enough, I lost one. My daughter has had it out somewhere, and yeah, she's lost it. But these gears are pretty straightforward. So you take this off, you make sure that the bearing stays in that hood. Yeah, so you don't lose that. And also there's a very small pin here, as you can see, and a bearing. So you make sure that is put aside as well, and don't lose them pins, because I honestly don't think you'd be able to get them. I got plenty of pins for this one, yeah, but for this one everything just seems to be smaller. So right, these are the original gears. Obviously this gear was on top here, yeah, and this one was on the bottom. So the top gear is bigger and the bottom gear is smaller, which basically makes the rotation of the front wheels run quicker. So when you like rock crawling you get your X drive. So the front wheels will be moving quicker than the back wheels. That will pull it better, and it'll still push together, and everything will still work in harmony. But yeah, it's very interesting, and I'm quite happy, to be honest, in one respect, that these are the same size, because I obviously lost one. But yeah, basically, you just pull it off like this, very easily. Obviously the drive shaft comes out. Be very steady, because you've got another pin there. But you just slide it on like this. I hope the cameras are picking it up tidy. This is very delicate. And you slot that back into the top, like this. Turn it round so it drops in. There we are, that one's sat in it correctly. And you would do the same with this, but watch that centre pin. It's very small, and there's a groove on the second biggest gear. And you just slot that in like that to make sure they both join in harmony like that again, and that is pretty much it. So you put this back in here like that, and to make sure that both gears are touching each other quite nicely, not that this is sat up on an angle like that, and then if you clamp it all together it's just going to damage it. So just make sure it's all done tidy. It's pretty straightforward. I can't see that happening, but just keep a visual eye check on it to make sure everything's okay. Now with further greasing, I wouldn't bother, to be honest, because there's enough in there. And you just basically turn it back over, and the same process of tightening it back up as you untightened it, and that's pretty much it really. So we managed to do today injora wheels. We changed the wheels, which are very nice, and also we've done the tyres as well. We changed the tyres over on it, which is absolutely brilliant. Nice cling on tyres, give the girlfriend a little bit more bite, because Fun Jam's coming up and I can't wait to go there. And obviously the wheels put back on, pretty straightforward. And we keep these. What's up? Yeah, you right, babe?
What's going on, man? You good?
Yeah, all good. I just upgraded the front of this Utah. Yeah, it's pretty exciting, to be honest. I made an X drive, so the front now will spin a little bit quicker than the back. So obviously I had to change the gears in the drive shafts here.
Wow.
But yeah, I just tried to customize it a little bit better, so the girlfriend will have more chance of when we got the Fun Jam to go up against people and just be a little bit more professional, I guess.
Nice, man. Do you know what that reminds me of, what you're doing? It reminds me of like Robot Wars. Have you ever watched Robot Wars?
Yeah, it's very similar, but we don't destroy nothing, unfortunately. But yeah, it's the same sort of mindset. Yeah, it's alright. But what I'm doing by ear as well, it's just having fun, really. Obviously I got the cling on tyres. I don't know if you can see them, but they are really nice. You got the injora wheels.
Take care, sir. Yeah, I see it, man.
All beadlock, tidy.
Wow. So you build these like these small cars here and that. Yeah. But you don't actually compete.
Oh yeah, we go, well, we don't compete at the minute, but we are going to. It's just a phase that we just understanding the concept of building them. Yeah, and just having fun, really. Obviously, I got a. Hang on, I'll show you that.
Yeah.
Obviously, I got these weights.
I know.
So what does he do?
Guys, because there are days where I'm like obviously going to work, and the only time I can come on is like after 9.
But that's pretty much that's pretty much the same as me, mind. I can't do nothing because I got 4 girls. I got a 3-year-old, 2-year-old, 1-year-old, and an 8-month-year-old. And basically, I don't start doing anything till after 7:30. So to get my gear out, you know, get my stand, get my cameras up, and all that running. Yeah, it's about 8 before I can start doing anything, and then just enjoy this. But yeah, you can find time for it.
So what content does he do?
What's that again?
What content does he do?
So, am I right? Do you do rapping yourself? No.
No, I don't do rapping, man. I know I look like a person that does rapping, but no, I don't do rapping. I basically do game streaming.
Oh, okay. That's big.
Gaming content.
That's big money, that is.
Say that again?
That's big money.
It is, yeah. But it's just consistency, you know? Like, so I stream on Twitch as well. So,
okay.
But yeah, at times I stream on Twitch and TikTok at times, and then, but yeah, so yeah, I do game streaming. I do live watch-alongs with my football team because I support Tottenham at times, but obviously not recently because they've been playing badly. But the games
but at the end of the day, it's where your heart is. If you support a team, you support a team, but no matter whether they're good or bad, that's where you support that.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, I'm not a football supporter.
Yeah, so I do like watch-alongs and then mainly game streaming, like as well.
So what game?
Recently.
So
and
what?
Then I do post
Go on, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I do post interesting stories as well, like me playing piano at times.
That's a skill.
Well. I put that on my stories.
That's
breaking like football stories as well.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what I do.
Oh, okay.
Is that your partner in the room, by the way? I heard someone talking.
Oh.
Yeah, she's in the background. She kind of like camera shy, to be honest. But yeah, she's.
How did I guess that was your partner? I wonder what that. But yeah, all right, cool. Hello, partner. How are you?
All good, yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. So you got a nice husband there, helping you, you know, build a mini car and that, so you can be effective and be number one in the competition.
But as you can see, there's a track down there as well that we put together.
Wow.
So yeah,
detail.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of detail. Obviously, he's up in the air at the minute, but there's parts from America and whatnot. Because you can't get half the parts for it, like. But obviously, there's a setup and all that. There's your lighting today. Yeah.
Wow, it's amazing, man.
It is, but like I say, it's just a hobby.
Nice. I'll give you a follow as well.
Oh no, I appreciate that.
I'll give you a follow, man. You seem cool.
Yeah.
You seem cool, man.
But obviously, with Western Valley Models, that's the company that I buy all my trucks from. So it's a big shout out to Edley as well for supplying me with all these trucks and toys and things. Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah.
So
on your TikTok, do you post interesting videos of your, you like driving it around? Like,
yeah. There's a lot of that on it at the minute. But one of the things is as well that we found out recently from another guy. He was a rapper. Mine sounds very similar to you. That's what I thought it was. He gave us a follow.
Oh.
But he said that basically we're the only people that's actually doing this sort of thing on TikTok. Right then, so the upgrades have been done, the tyres have been put on, the wheels have been put on, and also the X-Drive on the front has been done. Just a quick demonstration. Turn the controller on and hopefully cycle through. Okay, right. Now if you look at the front wheels, slow it down a bit. If you can clearly see by here, the front wheels are spinning just a little bit quicker with the gears that have actually been changed. So this is now being basically a professional car. That's for the top camera, you see. Obviously the front wheels spin a little bit quicker. So guys, there we go. Pleasure. Right then, I think it's best now to get this on the track and see how well it does.